windshield, and instead of calling Safelite to do it, we're going to try this $12.99 kit. And it's supposed to be fairly simple, and we're going to see how this works. The chip is really small, it's smaller than a dime, so this should work, and the person at the parts store said that he's used it before and it's been good for a couple of years, so let's get to it. So the first part it says to do is to use a tack to get rid of any loose debris. Just a normal push pin. There we go. And wipe the surface off. I just have a damp paper towel that I clean the windshield with here. So I'm going to wipe that off. And then we take the mount for the, I don't know which one to call it, the sticky part for the mount that you put the syringe in. We're going to peel off one side of the backing. And we want to center the hole over the mark with the tab pointing up. We want to make sure that's sealed. Nice and good on the windshield. Okay. Now remove the top side. I'm literally reading this as I go here. So there's the top part. And if we take the syringe mount, and it goes directly on top of that. Make sure it's nice and stuck on good. Now we're going to cut off the tip of the resin here. Just like that. And put 3/4 of the tube in here. And don't overflow it like I just about did right then. It's not wanting to go down in there. We have an airlock. So what I did to break the vapor lock, I just used a very long zip tie and poked it down in there, and that broke the airlock. Of course, I made sure the zip tie was clean before I did that. So that's that part done. Now we take the fancy little syringe here and we stick it in the hole nice and tight. That's what she said. Let me adjust here. Okay. So we're going to hold the plunger down with one hand and go up till it clicks, and I'm assuming like that. And that's going to hold the vacuum and there. Now we're gonna let that sit for 10 minutes and we'll be back. Okay, so we've let it sit for 10 minutes. So now what we do is we actually remove the plunger to let air in. We replace the plunger, and now we apply it down to that notch there, and we let that sit for at least 20 minutes. Okay, it's been about 20 minutes, so we remove the injector. It says we are done with that. Now it says to use a safety razor to start removing that, so I've just got a razor blade. And you want to slowly not bump the camera. Once I get this started, I gotta go get a rag because the excess resin will start to come off. That and this razor blade is digging into the ends of my thumbs. So let me get a rag real quick. Okay. Okay, put that there to catch the resin. Ooh, there it is. Okay, now we can just grab the pedestal and it should come off now. Oh, yep, there we go. So, don't want to drip this on your paint. And then we can wipe around it to catch it. We don't want to wipe that off yet. Now what we need to do is we actually remove all of the excess resin like this. Now we put 1 drop of resin on the pit and put the curing film over that. And we'll make sure we don't have any air bubbles. There we go. And we're going to let that sit. That will sit for 15 minutes in direct sunlight, an hour if you're in a shady area. So I'm going to let it sit probably 30-40 minutes, even though the sun is right there. So we will cut back as soon as that's done. Okay, it's set for a little while now, so we can just peel that away and use a safety razor to clean any excess off the windshield. Like this. And there we go. That's all there was to this. It's actually a lot easier than I thought. You can clean the windshield with, it said, rubbing alcohol or just water, and it should be ready to go. So I am very happy with the way that looks. Can hardly even tell where the crack was. Let's see if I get zoomed in there. Still dirty, but very pleased. That was actually very simple, and you could save yourself a whole lot of money doing small chips like this instead of going to a glass place.
Thanks for watching the video, everybody. Please like, comment, and subscribe right here for more Rage Fuel content. We'll see you next time.